58 South TV.
Hey, what's going on, man? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion.
58 South TV, welcome to the show. Topics of discussion, let the real talk grow. Sports, music, news, bring the truth to the light. Tap in, turn up, yeah, we live tonight.
Hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Welcome to 2026. Before we move forward, though, we got to recap a little bit of 2025. Sports Person of the Year, biggest story of the year, album of the year, of course. So let's get into it, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I'm your host, 58 South, along with my co-host for this evening, Mr. DJ Phenomenon. What's happening, sir?
Always a pleasure to join the shop talk with you, my guy.
That is definitely not what's happening here. Yeah, that's a show that ended some years ago. This is Topics of Discussion.
So this topics of discussion, but I'm repping.
Yeah, definitely not a thing. Not a thing anymore. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026.
Welcome. What you got? What you got for us, man? What you got for the people? Yeah, what you got?
Same thing I have for them every week. Pinky, sports, news, and entertainment, man. How you bringing in the new year?
You're watching college football. My girl, she's a big Michigan fan, so we right now, as we speak, watch Michigan versus beautiful game right now. Really good game. It's a college game. Good game. Yeah, we on that college. That's one of my favorite traditions, to be honest with you.
Yo, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, the last thing I heard you say was it's one of your favorite traditions, watching the bowl games on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Well, speaking of which, you got that Goodyear Cotton Bowl, Ohio State versus Miami. Who you taking?
Because that defense is one of the best defenses of Ohio State that we've seen. And Miami has had a good year. I know you jumped ship with Miami, but they are having a great year. But I know for a fact they have never faced a defense this caliber. Not saying I doubt that they could pull it off, but the way Ohio State defense has been, they've been shutting people down. Historic numbers. Like they're averaging, I think, 3 points a game, and that's like top 10 in the past 20 years since the old Miami team of like 1991, that type of defense they're against. So unfortunately, I've got to go with Ohio State because that defense is literally one of the best defenses in the history of college football. What's is happening right now with Ohio State? But who you got, though, is the question, because that's your spot.
I got Ohio State because Miami has Carson Beck, so I got to go with Ohio State until they get another quarterback.
So you said Cam Ward coming back?
Nah. They just need a quarterback who won't fold under pressure, man. Who's not turnover prone when it counts the most. They don't have that, so they won't be advancing to the next round. By the time this airs, I could have been completely wrong, but I doubt it. By the time this airs, I do believe Ohio State would have went on to the next round.
I agree. Like I said, it's that defense, man. Ohio State defense, crazy.
Yeah, Miami's got a great defense also, but the thing about it is I don't think Miami can put up points because of said quarterback.
I said I'm not a former Miami Hurricane, so I don't have any hurt feelings or bias about Miami as my co-host does.
He said your co-host.
I'm just kidding. I'm the co-host.
Yeah, you cool, man. The Orange Bowl, New Year's Day. Number 5, Oregon Ducks at the number 4 Texas Tech. Well, not at, but playing the number 4 Texas Tech Red Raiders. That game is in Miami Gardens, Florida, at the Hard Rock Stadium. Who you taking?
Got Texas Tech for the same reason. That defense is crazy, but they be putting up points. Oregon is known for putting up points, but their defense is underrated this year as far as these Ducks. This year's Ducks defense is actually better than they typically have. So, but I'm still going to go with Texas Tech, man. They've been solid all year. Oregon has too. I think it's going to be a close game, nail biter to the end. It's going to go down to the wire, but I still got Texas Tech.
Well, I'm gonna have to pick Oregon just for conversation purposes because we can't sit here and just agree on all 4 games. That'll be a terrible content, terrible show. So yeah, I'm going to pick Oregon. That high-powered offense surprises everybody. They beat that Texas Tech defense. Yeah, I got Oregon. 4 p.m., you got Alabama playing Indiana.
The upset night guy, and if you're gonna agree. Don't hate, man. If
Oh
you
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't at all. Yeah, I don't at all. I don't see it. I don't see Alabama beating Kurt Signetti and these Indiana Hoosiers, man. The Indiana Hoosiers have a plus 25.7 scoring margin. That also have a number 5 offense. First in the FBS and third downs. They're 6th in time of possession. Have a number 3 defense overall, number 4 run defense, lead the FBS in turnover margin at plus 17, number 4 in fewest penalty yards, and plus they got the Heisman Award winner at quarterback back there, Mr. Fernando Mendoza. So yeah, man, it's Indiana all the way for that one.
now those stats would be different if they were a SEC team and not a Big Ten. Even though the Big Ten to me has proven they are one of the top college football divisions this year. Do you think those stats would be a little bit different if they were SEC?
There's no way for me to find out because they can only beat who's in front of them.
Just opinion.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They can only beat who's in front of them.
Yeah. Of course. I was talking about the stats.
I mean, if they played in the SEC, it's possible they might have these same stats. Who knows? We'll never know. They in the Big Ten.
Fair.
Will they beat an SEC team? Yeah, it's gonna be Alabama. All right, then for the nightcap, 8 o'clock, Caesars Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. You got the All-State Sugar Bowl. Number 6, Ole Miss Rebels against Georgia Bulldogs. Who you taking?
Ole Miss. I got Mississippi and my crooked letter. Them dudes, you talk about high-powered offense, that is the most high-powered offense in college football. I ain't got no paper in front of me, and I know that I think it's like 1.7 seconds per play. They have the most plays on offense ran of any team in college football. They make plays. They do plays often. Like they put up numbers. I got Ole Miss.
I definitely have Georgia beating Ole Miss for the second time this season. That first time they met, it was 43-35. High scoring affair. But the thing that Ole Miss had then that they don't have now is Lane Kiffin. Whoever's replacing Lane Kiffin over there at Ole Miss, you're not about to outcoach Kirby Smart. Not in this situation. Not with this much on the line. I got Georgia.
Disagree with that argument. That's a great argument. Because mine is based off his offense. Not saying that because he's not there, it's still going to apply. Regardless. It ain't like he on the phone. His input is still going to be. I got Ole Miss.
Yeah. It should be a good game, man. But I got Georgia coming out of that thing. Yeah, definitely got Georgia coming out of that thing. So we shall see, man. We shall see. See, there's no New Year's Day NFL game, but there are some Saturday games. The first one being the Carolina Panthers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 4:30. They got Tampa Bay minus 2.5.
You know, my heart is with your Panthers, man. My heart is with your Panthers, but sports logic mind, it's just hard to go against Baker Mayfield, man. You about to open up and put the bread in it, open it up, put it in. Like you about to bake, man. Baker Mayfield about to bake. And I got Tampa. He about to bake.
Unfortunately, that bread is molded. Panthers, NFC South Division champions.
Now,
I'm gonna tell you. Come get closer to your mic or something like that, because you keep going in and out. Now you said, is this my hope?
Your heart. Is that your heart making that assessment, or is it your sports mind?
Well, that's both. That's both, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. The reason why is there's a game at 1 p.m. on Sunday, January the 4th. It's the New Orleans Saints at the Atlanta Falcons. If the Atlanta Falcons win that game, we in regardless. So we're going to the playoffs.
So if y'all lose, but the Falcons win.
Playoffs.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend on Sunday.
Yeah, you were for the Falcons, like, if y'all lose especially. Like, if y'all win, y'all in.
Yeah, man. We win, it's over. If for some reason we get cheated or something like that by the refs, then Atlanta got us, man. The Atlanta Falcons just did the same thing we did as far as beat the LA Rams. So I'm pretty sure they can handle the New Orleans Saints. I'm hoping they can handle the New Orleans Saints. But we'll take care of business at 4:30 on Saturday, man. The night game at 8 p.m. though. Now this gonna be a real good. But this will be the second best game of the day. Seattle Seahawks at the San Francisco 49ers. Seattle minus 1.5.
You to pick first this time if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem, man. San Francisco, and I'm picking them because they have the better of the ex-Carolina Panther players. They got Christian McCaffrey. I don't care nothing about Sam Darnold.
Yeah. And for me, I think I'm going with Seattle because they're the sleeper. And I do think that this is one of those games where they really have to prove that they lose this game. All them wins they got to me makes them they don't look like they belong. Like they're not official. This game, they win this game, everybody's gonna be believers. Finally.
I mean, win or lose, that's the excuse me, they're already a playoff squad. And my
That's
whole thing about this game is this is the last weekend of the season, period. So teams that already have their playoff position or playoff status secured, why would you play your starters this weekend? Why would you risk major injuries going into the playoffs?
It's not like basketball where like you got it locked in, but you can still have your guys in maybe for a quarter or two. Because it's such a high impact sport, you don't even want to take no chances if you don't have to in this sport. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, as a spectator, cool. Yeah, it's fun to watch. But I mean, if you really got high hopes for the postseason, this would be the week that everybody finds out who the backups are.
I agree. It no need to risk nobody that you need. O-lineman, in my opinion, especially the O-lineman.
Yeah.
Your center, your left tackle, like all of them. They need to
None of them guys. I'll put them in. Everybody, all the original starters, y'all will start. Everybody gets one play. That way, if you got some type of streak going on or that's part of your incentive package for the contract season, you got to play this many games. Cool. Get your snap. All right, get them out. As soon as that first play is over, get them out of there, man. Get them out of there. All right, let's move on to Sunday. Like I said, New Orleans at Atlanta, 1 p.m. They got Atlanta -3.5. I'm taking the Falcons in that game.
The Saints for the spoiler alert.
I mean, I don't know if it'll be a spoiler though, because New Orleans isn't as bad as the record makes them out to be. They're not as bad.
That's right. And they've been trending up. Which is what y'all did last year around this time. Like y'all were trending up last year around this time. And then
but last year this time we weren't in position to win the division and go to the playoffs.
Well, no, the same as New Orleans though. They're not in that position, but they're trending up like you guys did last. That's what I see. I see a team.
Okay.
I see a team trending up.
Well, so is Atlanta.
Yes, both. You're right. No, you're right. I agree.
Yeah, so is Atlanta.
Atlanta's trending up too. You're right about that. For real.
The only team in the NFC South that was trending downward was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the thing about them is their key guys are getting older. So I don't know if they still have that margin to win the NFC South, for the next couple of years like they might have thought. Because Baker Mayfield, he's an older guy. Now he got that shoulder injury. I don't think it was his throwing shoulder, but shoulder's a shoulder. You know what I mean? You're not getting any younger, so your bones aren't healing any faster. That's not gonna bode well for them in the future. Mike Evans is not gonna be able to play wide receiver forever. You know what I mean? They gotta start looking at retooling, man. But hey, that's their problem. That's their problem. We got our future. That's their problem. All right.
Hey, y'all do.
Cleveland at Cincinnati. They got Cincinnati -7.5. Are you going with Joe Burrow or Shedeur Sanders?
Yeah, listen. I'm going with Shedeur. You already know. Like, are you kidding me? Like, he just beat the Steelers last weekend. Shedeur is proven what you already knew, too, because you're a football guy. You're a sports person. You knew when he fell to the 5th round that it was something going on that has nothing to do with football. You knew that. So now that we
I did not. I did not know that. I thought it was very, very odd that for the first time in my lifetime that somebody on Mel Kiper's big board that was so high up dropped so far. I'm like, that Mel Kiper's pretty much used to be like the old I don't know if you remember them sports magazines like the Athlon Sports Magazine and stuff like that. Something like what would we call Mel Kiper? Commentator, scout, analyst, one of those.
He's all three of them.
Right. So some people have been around a sport long enough to know great talent when they see it. And when he had him going 1 or 2, I figured that was a lock. And when he dropped way out of, contention of being one of the first 2 picks in the draft, I'm like, well, that's odd, man. Maybe it had to be something with them interviews. or whatever. That was my thinking. It had to be something with the interviews, maybe. But either way, no matter what happened, man, the thing about football, Brock Purdy showing everybody this. The thing about football is, no matter what they say about you or where you get picked, man, if you perform, you can perform. And Shedeur Sanders is performing. I still thought, that he would have been better served just chilling out this season. Let him get some more pieces as far as the offensive line and some wide receivers. But hey, man, the young man's making the best of a bad situation. He's showing them that I should have been QB number one right to start with, and he's making a believer out of a lot of people in Cleveland. I mean, I don't see anybody in Cleveland complaining that he's the quarterback.
The whole country's not complaining that he's a quarterback.
I mean, the only people that matter are the fans in Cleveland, because all it takes is one bad game, then the rest of the country can turn on you. So as long as the fans in Cleveland are the ones that don't mind, that's all that matters.
Disagree with that is he still has his rookie pass. He still has the fact that we know, me and you, that he wasn't even getting reps, with the first team all year. Like, he has so much big of a grace than most everybody else would have had with that type of height, that if he does have a bad game, everybody's going to automatically say, well, he didn't get to play the first reps. His coach was hating on him. Like, this is why. Like, he gets so many passes messing up that he still really hasn't done. And you can tell, in my opinion, that it was more than football for him to drop as low as he did. Like, because he's not that bad of a football player.
Nah, I never thought he was a bad football player. I never saw the I guess dynamic generational, stuff that you would see from a top draft pick, especially at quarterback. I mean, I saw him as a good quarterback. I figured he'd go to a team that was already good and had a winning culture. That way he could slide right in whenever that starting quarterback, that time was up. But he got through to the Wolves, man. And looked like so far he's coming out with a wolfskin coat. So congratulations. I have Cincinnati winning that game, but I mean, yeah, since we were talking about Shedeur, yeah, because Joe Burrow's still on the other side of that football, and Jamar Chase is still on the other side of that football. But as much as you like Shedeur Sanders, the guys on the other side have been doing this for way longer with much less, so they already know how this goes.
Yeah, they got an elite defender though.
Myles Garrett.
Oh yeah, of course. What you mean who? Yeah, they have an elite defender over there. Like,
that's cool. You have, hey man, the fact that it's cool that they have one.
They got one.
That's good. Now, mind you, now mind you, he is the elite defender this year in the NFL, hands down. Yeah, but I mean, you driving a bus where ain't nobody on there but you.
Damn, that was a dope analogy. You're right.
I'm just saying.
Damn, that was a good analogy.
Yeah, hope it snows. Should be fun to watch. Green Bay at Minnesota. Minnesota minus 6.5. Goodness gracious.
It should be higher than that, in my opinion.
Think so?
Yeah.
So you got Minnesota winning that one?
No. You said Minnesota?
Yeah, they got Minnesota minus 6.5, man.
Crazy. I thought they were talking about Green Bay. Oh, no, I got Green Bay heavy.
I'm guessing Jordan Love is still in concussion protocol or something. Gotta be.
He is, but I still got Green Bay.
I was gonna say Malik Wills. I hope I'm saying his last name right. He played pretty well when they in that loss to the Bears. At least from what I saw.
It wasn't his fault they lost.
Yeah. So I think that'll be a good game. I don't buy that minus 6.5 from Minnesota.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, at all. All right. Here you go. I'll throw this alley-oop up to you. Dallas at New York. The Giants. That is Dallas minus 3.5.
That was Uncle Jay calling it.
Okay.
That's Uncle Jay. That was Uncle Jay. I know you can edit this. That's why.
It's cool. You good?
Yeah, but I got for sure.
I know you're not gonna say it. Ain't no way you gonna say it.
You know I don't want to say it.
Ain't no way.
Say it, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to. I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Man, like, I got the man, because we need to lose and we're not. Like, we about to smoke these dudes. It's an irrelevant game for both teams. Like, we're going to actually win this game because it don't matter, but it should matter because we should lose, but we're not. We're going to smoke the Cowboys. Smoke them. Lead this. What you about to say?
I was about to ask you who's going to be the starting quarterback for this game.
For the Giants?
Yeah.
It's Jameis.
Oh, ball game. If Jameis Winston is playing and Dak Prescott's playing, man, this is going to be 48-41. I can't wait to see this game. Hey, well, if Jameis has 5 picks, that means he threw 5 touchdowns because that's just what he does.
Jamie's going
That's
to throw.
just what he does.
Yeah. There's going to be a bunch of interceptions and touchdowns.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real good game, man. Real good game. I got Dallas winning that.
What's your
I got
score?
Dallas winning that shootout.
What you got?
Ah, man, it'll probably be like 41-35, something like that.
I like that score, 58. I like that score.
Yeah, 41-35.
That's a good score.
Yeah, man, nice high score and safe matchup. All right, then you got Tennessee at Jacksonville. They got Jacksonville minus 12.5.
I mean, how can you go against Jacksonville? And I think they're going to cover the spread. I got Jacksonville covering.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run with Jacksonville on that one too, man. There's no reason to think Tennessee's gonna upset Jacksonville and Jacksonville's.
You got them covering?
No. Jacksonville? Oh yeah. That 12.5? Yeah.
Yeah, I got them covering that too.
They might pitch a shutout in the first half of the game, man. I mean, it's gonna be a home game. These folks haven't seen the playoffs in quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Yeah, so it's gonna be rowdy. It's gonna be rowdy out down in Duval.
Duval.
Next up, Indianapolis Colts at the Houston Texans. Houston minus 10, and I'm comfortable with that. Houston minus 10.
It should be like 16. I'm with Houston on that one too.
Yeah, you see they told Phillip Rivers, "Hey man, we appreciate you for playing these 3 games. You can go on home now." You know what I mean? I know you don't like being at the house with your folks, but yeah, you can go you can go back. You can go back.
But he had to reset his Hall of Fame eligibility coming back
For 3 games.
So now you got to wait 5 more years.
Yeah, but I still think, is he an automatic first ballot Hall of Famer to you?
Because he came back. I do. Because he came back.
Does he get in before Eli Manning?
Not now, because Eli obviously is eligible earlier, so he's going to be in before.
No. When I say does he get in before, meaning on his first try?
Cussed on your show? No, of course not.
No, don't do that.
I just ask me no crazy questions. Then what you mean?
There's a whole lot of people who don't feel like Eli Manning should be in the Hall of Fame.
Don't ask me though. Don't ask me. You know what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't know. I thought we was keeping it, honest, but it's cool. I get it. I'm the same way with some guys. Like Jake Delhomme should be a Hall of Famer too. You know what I mean? The Raging Cajun should have a gold jacket. Yeah, him, Steve Smith.
We talk about the Tom Brady stopper though. Is what we talking about. That's who we talking about. The Tom Brady stopper. It's who.
Yeah, right on. Let's see. See the Jets at the Bills. That's really not even fair to talk about. They only gave Buffalo minus 7. Huh.
Word? Oh yeah, because Josh Allen playing? I don't think he's playing.
Buffalo minus 7? I guess not. Not if they only minus 7 points.
Yeah, I don't think Josh Allen playing. Well, I'm going with the Jets then for the upset. Listen,
okay.
And I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is.
I hear you. I'm just Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo. Cause this is it. This is Josh Allen's clearest path he's ever gonna have to a Super Bowl. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to win them all in a row, but this is it.
No, I agree. 58. I agree. Like Pat Mahomes ain't in there. Lamar
Jackson. Well, how does that shake out though? If Baltimore beats Pittsburgh on Sunday night, I think another team has to win or something. Either way, it ain't happening. Lamar Jackson ain't in the playoffs.
But if he is your question, right? How does it change things?
It won't. Baltimore ain't in there. I just wasted words for nothing. This is Josh Allen's clearest path to the Super Bowl ever.
Yeah. It's like how Duke be getting them NCAA bids right now. That's how it is right now. They laid it out for him. Laid it out.
Because I kind of want to call Josh Allen the Charles Barkley of the NFL, but Charles Barkley went to the finals. Josh Allen ain't been to the Super Bowl yet. I mean, real solid, great player. Know he's a top tier guy. Like when they do the top, what have they already done in the NFL? Have they already done the top 75 or something like that?
With the NFL, but yeah.
Okay. Well, whenever they do that, you know what I mean? Josh Allen's easily going to be in there, but he ain't, he's one of them guys who ain't never sniffed the big one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Josh Allen, you can't even compare him to Dan Marino. Because even Dan Marino made it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I had to stop myself with the Charles Barkley comparison because Charles went to the finals.
So, even Dan Marino, you can't even compare him to that. Even his former quarterback for Buffalo, who made it 4 times in a row, he made it.
Mr. Jim Kelly. Yeah,
and
yeah.
you don't do it this year, so you think that like taints his
Oh,
legacy?
it's it. No, I mean, his legacy is gonna be what it's gonna be. You can't change his stats. You can't do anything about that. He's just gonna go down as one of the greatest players to never win a Super Bowl. I mean, ain't no shame in it. There's a whole lot of those. I just know that this is your year, man. And the only thing I see stopping him is one of these young guns. Right now, the Houston Texans look like the better balanced squad. You know what I mean? Out of everybody so far, considering how high powered that defense is, and what CJ Stroud is capable of doing. He might not have shown it throughout the whole season, but he can if he get everything together like he did his rookie year, we could be looking at a whole different Houston Texans team. But yeah, man, this is it for Josh. If you don't do it this year, homeboy, we just gonna call you. If you don't do it this year, I'm gonna call him the same thing I call Lamar Jackson. Y'all just it's gonna be two James Hardens in the NFL.
I don't
Fun to
think
watch.
I don't think Kansas City is washed. Like they just
No,
had a
no, no,
bad.
no, 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 no. Get a chance to run it back. Get some wide receivers who understand. If we wanted you to play like if they wanted you to play like a DB, then that's what side of the ball you'd be on. So stop looking like you swatting balls down when you're supposed to be catching them.
Yeah, because like you said, if he don't do it this year, it's like when Jordan was retired. Like while them boys ain't in there, you better take advantage.
Yeah, man. Patrick Mahomes is playing baseball right now. It's on you. It's all you, man. You can either be the Houston Rockets or you can be the Orlando Magic. It's all you.
From his devastating injury and horrible season, and him and
Well, I mean,
Travis.
just for for conversation purposes, I had to throw the Jordan. You talking about Jordan, so I mean, yeah, he playing. Plus, Patrick Mahomes was a baseball player, right? His
He
daddy, one
was
of them. Yeah, missed some
him.
baseball in there. And Kelsey's Tony Kukoc. Yeah. Detroit at Chicago. They got Chicago -3.
Yeah, Uncle Jay keep calling me, man.
I see. You are very popular this 2026. Detroit at Chicago. What you got?
I got Chicago, to be honest. Normally, I would go for Detroit. I am a super huge Lions supporter. Like I said, my girl, she Michigan, Detroit all day, every day. So I've been rocking with Detroit, and I love them. But the way Chicago been trending, which is what we've been talking about, teams trending upward, Chicago has been, I know Marshawn Robinson would like that I made that pick.
Right on, right on. I got Detroit, man. They have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. They can go out there and play the way Dan Campbell wanted them to play the whole season now because it's the last game. What have we got to lose, fellas? Chargers at the Broncos. Good God almighty. They got the Broncos -12.5.
Damn.
The Chargers are a playoff team.
That means
why is Denver favored by?
They sitting people, like you said. They sitting people. That's what I mean. They must be sitting people.
God, gotta be.
Yeah, but
Jim Harbaugh gotta be one of them. They benching Jim Harbaugh too. They like, yeah, man, you let somebody else coach.
They said they
crazy.
coach rest too for the playoffs. That's fire. They give it a coach a rest too.
Yeah, sir.
I got the Broncos. So you already know, son.
All right, bet. Kansas City at the Las Vegas Raiders. I got Kansas City, man.
Got the Raiders.
Cool. Arizona at the Rams. The Rams -7.5. I wonder do they sit Matthew Stafford though? I still got the Rams. No matter what. I got the Rams winning that one. They were my pick to come out of the NFC, like for the majority of the season. I don't know what's been going on right here lately.
You're consistent with that too.
I have, but they've been consistently losing after almost every time I say that too. You just lost to the Falcons.
But the Falcons have been trending up, like we said. They've been trending up.
Yeah, but I don't care about none of that though. You're supposed to beat the
And I
Falcons.
won that game. I bet on the Falcons that game, and I won.
Congrats. All right, Miami at New England. New England -10.5. Please don't, man.
You already know, man.
Bench Drake May. You're locked in. Do not get Drake May hurt. And you're probably asking yourself, well, why you care about Drake May so much? Drake May is still from North Carolina. He's doing well. He makes us look good. I'm proud of the guy. Happy for him. Proud of the guy. Plus his brother hit the game-winning shot for the Tar Heels in the NCAA championship game. Yeah, you didn't hear me say go New England. You just heard me say bench Drake May, don't get him hurt. That's what you heard me say. I saw you over there.
The same thing to me.
Nah. So you got your 2025 ears on. Put them 2026s on, man. Yeah, put your 2026s on. Yeah. Sounds can be deceiving. The Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles. They got Philly -7. I think Philly wins that game, man, like 10-7. Something slow, something low and unbearable to watch like that.
What you like 17-10, something like that.
17-10. Yeah, either way, low scoring affair. They'll probably try to let Saquon, you know what I mean, do. Yeah. All right, then you got the night game. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. They got Baltimore -3.5.
Bird.
You going with the Bird?
I'm with the Birds, son, and they winning by 10.
Well, you going with the Bird. I'm going with the old buzzard. I got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bird. Right. I'm going with Pittsburgh too.
Oh, you said Berg. I thought you said the Bird, Bird.
Because I used to live out there. So that's what they call themselves, the Berg. So yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh though, for real. Mike Tomlin, one of the best coaches in the history since Bill Belichick. I know he don't win like Bill Belichick, but he's a leader of men.
Who?
The game, Mike Tomlin.
Oh yeah. 20 consecutive seasons without having a losing record.
Yeah, he's a leader of men, and I do think that this is one of them games where like he's gonna take very, very serious as far as his guys, and they're not gonna lose this game. And I think they're gonna win by 10.
I think I'm with you. I'm with you as far as how you feel about him, kind of drilling it home that they're not going to lose this game. I also think that he's looking toward that first game of the playoffs too. Like, we haven't been able to get past the first round of the playoffs in so long. This is, how a lot of coaches be like, just win the game one day at a time, just win the game in front of you. Nah, homie. This a 2-pack. We working on a 2-pack, yo. We gotta win the first round of the playoffs, and you're gonna show me tonight against Baltimore what we're going to look like in the playoffs. So I think it's going to be a statement game for the Pittsburgh Steelers also, man. So I agree with you there. All right, that's out the way. Juice, yo, called the man Juice. Phenomenal John, you had some superlatives for 2025 that you wanted to discuss, right?
Yeah, I had a few, but yours was so dope. I forgot about mine. Well, I know mine. But yours was fire though. I ain't gonna lie, yours was fire.
Well, let's get to it. Let's get to a few of them.
Well, I will say though, one of the ones though, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you know, but I love battle rap. I don't know why nobody else does. It's a whole culture, and one of the biggest battles of the history of battle rap happened this year. And both of the artists. That's why I can bring it up to you. You know who Hitman Holla is. Right.
And Mook, you talking about the Hitman Holla and Murder Mook battle?
Yeah, that was the biggest battle of the year, and that was one of the biggest battles of battle rap history. Like they were supposed to battle forever, and to me, that was a huge battle. It was huge. Like for the culture, it was one of the biggest battles ever happened, and that happened in 2025. Hitman Holla, Murder Mook. Let's go, 58. I ain't know you was up on this, sir.
I mean, I still, from time to time, get them on my YouTube. When you're looking at your YouTube feed or whatever, just recommend videos to you. Because sometimes when I'm at work, if I don't find like an old battle to listen to, I'll find something by like Daylight or something like that just to have some, But I'm not gonna lie, man. I have not watched this battle. I know of it, but I haven't watched it. So
the caliber of the people, as far as Murder Mook is to the culture and Hitman Holla is culture, and they finally clashed. That was huge. It was so bad that Hitman Holla made them drop the battle on YouTube early because everybody kept saying he lost. So he said, well, let's drop this battle early on YouTube. And then the comments still agreed that he lost. But it was the biggest battle. It was huge. It was huge.
I think the last Hitman Holla battle I saw was him versus Easy the Block Captain when he did the cinnamon. Yeah, that's the last.
That was Easy the Block Captain's last big win. Like, because after him and Remy, like he began to smoke because everybody been using that angle. And people been taking advantage of his relationship with Remy. So Easy's been getting smoked. But yeah, that was the biggest battle. I ain't trying to make this a battle rap podcast, but
yeah, nah, we're not in any danger of doing that.
Not in no danger. But that was for real, Keith. That was a huge battle.
Okay. So let's do some sports real quick, right? So in your opinion, who was the sport? Well, let's just do athlete of the year. Male, female, all encompassing. Who was the athlete of the year to you? Because initially I had it, broken down into men and women, but nah, man, just athlete of the year. Who had the best 2025 athlete of the year?
Gauff. Coco, the tennis player, Coco.
Really?
Gauff winning the 2025 French Open at 21 years old. You know, she won last year. She is the highest grossing female athlete of the year. Coco is, with endorsements and her sport itself. To me, it's hands down Coco Gauff.
Now, were you factoring in the on court or / on field stuff and off field, like endorsements and things like that, into your decision, or just simply her sport?
Her sport achievement, but plus that, like, she wins all of it. Her endorsements, as far as females go, she has the highest both endorsements and on and off court. Yeah, Coco is, to me, the female athlete of 2025. Coco Gauff.
Word, I gotta go with Asia Wilson.
Good one.
Yeah, I definitely gotta go with Asia Wilson, man. Player of the year, defensive player of the year, finals MVP. There's some more rings, there's some more titles I'm forgetting here. Did I say defensive player of the year?
Yeah. You said all
okay. Yeah. Yeah, man, Asia. And
to be fair though, not a bad pick. It's just that, like, Coco is like, women actually watch her play.
That doesn't. Who watches you doesn't determine how you perform. I mean,
well, no, that. But I'm saying they both performed at the highest levels of their craft. But the difference is that people like base their day around watching Coco win the French Open. Like, it's like, oh, Coco about to play. Like, nobody's doing that with Asia. Respectfully, nobody's like stopping their day to watch Asia compared to Coco. Like, people are organizing their day to watch Coco win. Just saying.
Who's organizing their day to do that?
What? All the sisters. The sisters is literally waiting for Coco, because Coco is going against basically like what they consider the system and against the people, and she's winning. She's like the people's champ. Whereas
she's going against the system. She's in the tennis association. What system is she going against?
Right, the tennis association that does not support sisters winning, where they have to fight against the odds like Venus and Serena did. Like, they looking for somebody to go to support. Yeah, they trying to support the sister, and she's winning. Coco was killing, and she won the whole thing a couple times, and she's the highest grossing female athlete of the year.
Hey, I did not know people were stopping what they were doing to watch tennis.
Yeah, for real. My mother called me one day. It was like, oh yeah, she don't even watch sports. She's like, well, Coco got a championship, so I gotta go because I'm about to watch Coco. She ain't doing that.
I gotta start getting out more, man. I did not know this was Coco. I didn't know Coco Gauff was a thing like that. That is
one female athlete, in my opinion, of course.
Yeah, and then the other selection I had in mind, it was also a female, but it was more for off the court stuff. So that's why I ain't really throw her in the mix like that. Angel Reese with the shoes selling out, walking the runway at a Victoria's Secret fashion show, because her stuff was more off the court accolades than on the court. So I was like, yeah, I can't really throw you in athlete of the year when, you know, your major accomplishments, you know, are off the court. But she still had a great year though.
She's an icon to me. I'm sorry.
Still had a great year. Let's see. In your opinion, what was the surprise or shock of the year of 2025? The most shocking thing that happened in 2025 to you?
Say is definitely Indiana football. Indiana football being undefeated. They're known as a basketball school. Mm-hmm. Nobody saw this coming. Like, they are literally the team to beat. Like you said, Heisman Trophy winner, quarterback. Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. I'm going Indiana football as my biggest shock of 2025. Definitely did not see that coming whatsoever. That's what I got.
To me, it had to be in February, when the Philadelphia Eagles dismantled the Kansas City Chiefs the way they did. I was like, hey, win or lose, whatever, but I ain't see them getting just thumped out, mollywopped like that in front of the world. I ain't see that coming. So yeah, that Super Bowl was the biggest shock to me in 2025, man. Let's go to music. There's no way we can say what album of the year is or was, because I can tell you I haven't listened to every single album that was put out 2025. So I ask you like this: from the albums that you heard, what was the album of the year to you?
In my opinion, whole album. Yeah, I know you like that one, but for me,
Man,
I'm gonna be honest, and you're not gonna like my pick either. You're not gonna like my.
I mean, it's not for me to like. If that's what you feel like is the album of 2025, that's on you.
Well, I'm going with Cardi. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds crazy.
You gotta be more specific. They have a Cardi B, they have a Playboy Cardi. What are you talking about?
Cardi B.
Okay.
Every song that she made to me was well thought out. It was a lot of thought into it. And to me, the song she made on that album was a single. And she came out with like, I think maybe 5 of those or 6 that were actually legit singles. But I remember the first time I heard it, and I was like, it's been a long time where I heard an album where every song was a legit single. I'm not saying that like Cardi B's my favorite artist ever. Of course not.
No, that wasn't the question. The question was, what was the favorite what was the album of the year that you've, out of the albums you've heard, what was the album of the year in 2025? That was the question. That's fair.
That's what it was. And I gotta be honest, man. I hate to even say it.
I mean, I don't know why. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, man. You shouldn't hate to say how you feel, man. It's documented and gonna be posted for years and years to come on this YouTube channel. I mean, that's Cardi B. Cardi B is your joint. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Cardi B your joint. You a DJ, man. You listen to a lot of different music, man. All right.
Let's say that.
That's all right. Side, lover, outside chick. I mean, it's all right. It's cool. That's your joint. That's your joint. That's your joint, man. I see, man. There was quite a few. Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, Alfredo 2. That was definitely up there for me. Step Brothers for Life by Don Tripp and Starlito. That was definitely up there for me. But if I had to, Wale, Everything Is a Lot. Everything Is a Lot. That's a nice just straight press play and let it go.
That's as far as how we're judging it. I think at least we're on the same page with that.
Oh, yeah. I really liked Let God Sort 'Em Out just because this is one of the few times where a legacy act has not only met but exceeded expectation. Like you already have a high level of respect for what the Clips used to do, and to hear them together after so long, and the project not only isn't whack but is phenomenal sounding. That was a big plus. The Tyler the Creator album, God, I'm sorry I forget the name of the album, but it was the reason I like that is because it was an album full of dance music. It just sounded like somebody was he was thinking, to me, that's what it sounded like to me. He was thinking people don't dance when they go out anymore, and that's what he like. And that's the sound that whole album had. But
yeah, I got to pause for the chorus.
Well, it seems as though 2025 is running through Phenomenon. Heather.
Yes, baby.
What was your album of 2025? Your favorite album of 2025? Album of the year for you in 2025?
DJ Premier.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I don't see it. I don't see it.
I'm a super fan. I have been since back in the days, and just for me, if nothing else, because there was a lot of bangers on that album, I will say that just the fact that he is still able to put out some relevant, funky, let's get it, music, that's for me. I've told Jonathan on several occasions that I feel like that's the thing that hip hop is missing in today's age compared to back in the day is storytelling.
Okay.
They don't do storytelling no more. Just about everything you hear on the radio nowadays is about hoes and clothes.
Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that, but all right.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. I get your point. Yeah, I definitely get your point.
Sorry if it did. I'm sorry. I
about storytelling, and that's what made hip hop freaking great.
Okay.
Back in the
John,
day.
yeah, John is cool, man. Heather was doing just fine. I mean, yeah, she might be on the next episode.
Let's go.
I try to tell her, man. Like, cause you like female perspective, but yeah, where was we at? Oh yeah, Tyler the Creator. That shit you sent me with Tyler the Creator.
I'm gonna have to edit you too, huh?
I'm sorry, that what you sent me by that guy. I keep forgetting. I can't cuss.
I bet. I'm sorry.
It's cool, man. I have an edit button. It's fine, man. I got it.
Yeah, all you gotta do is push mute when I say stuff like.
He gonna keep right on too, huh?
No, but that Tyler the Creator though was fire. 58, like fire. I was like, why is he sending me Tyler the Creator? Like, what is wrong with this dude? Like, do he not know where I'm from?
Yeah, Tyler the Creator been nice, man. All right,
Yeah.
what was the trend of 2025? The biggest trend of 2025?
You know what's crazy though? And I know we're but it's the same thing that I feel like needs to leave.
That was a separate question.
I know it is. But what I'm saying now is the same. And
Okay.
That's
And funny enough, that's the whole reason I even posed the question was because of that.
I need to stay and go, and that was the trend, and it needed to leave. Like it was the trend, and it needed leave that with 2025. That's 6'7", that whatever that is, man. Nah, that need to stay with 2025.
Yeah, that was going to be the what should be left behind in 2025. It was a tie between that and the pause game. I'm like, man, we're adults. Nobody over 18 should be playing the pause game.
Pause game. It's not 2025. Like that been a thing. Whereas this 6'7".
No. That wasn't the answer to the biggest trend. That was the answer to what should be left behind in 2025.
Which I agree with that 58. I want you on that. Yeah, that needs to be left too. We grown as hell.
Yeah. Now, the biggest trend to me, them Stanley Cups. Cause I had no clue that they were as big as they were.
I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah, Heather, you got a Stanley Cup?
I do not. Oh, yes, I do. Give him one birthday.
Oh, I'm thinking about hockey.
And that's what
our sports.
I do.
I mean, our sports stuff.
Man, goodness gracious, boy, this episode here. Yeah, we're gonna leave this episode in 2025.
Oh, Lord.
Goodness gracious.
People go crazy if they leave their Stanley somewhere and they forget it. They go.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that happen.
I've actually done it.
Yeah, they go crazy if they don't know what a Stanley is. You right? I'm thinking about Stanley Cup like hockey. Probably what they named it.
Look, man, I had never heard of it before. When my cousin told me about it, I too was thinking hockey. I'm like, what that got to do with anything? He like, nah, man, these cups keep everything cold and this, that, the third. I'm like, what's so special about it?
So you ain't got one?
Nah.
But you owe mine, 58.
It's all right. I got a frozen mug in the freezer. I'm straight. I'm good. Put my sugar free. Should put my 0 sugar Sprites in my frozen mug, man. I'm good.
Stupid.
Once you have one, you'll be a believer. I promise.
Gonna change your life, man.
Right.
Okay, so explain it to me then. When did it become a thing and why?
Well, I know Heather's daughter is a cup collector, but the thing is, like, everybody is always on the go, and you want your drink to stay cold or hot or whatever while you're on the go. So people have been starting to realize how important it is to have a quality cup that keeps your drink to temp, whatever it is. And it's kind of been underrated how important it is to have a drink to temp while you're on the go. Whereas people now can't go nowhere without it because they gotta have a drink either extra cold when it's hot or extra hot when it's cold. And the Stanley does both. Like it keeps it hot if it's hot. I mean, if it's cold outside, it keeps it hot. If it's hot outside, it keeps it cold. That's the thing about the Stanley.
For hours.
Like for a minute. So that's what it is about that.
Okay.
It's important to the daily life of America, apparently.
Of America. All right.
America, apparently.
Nice. All right, this is my last superlative. Then we're gonna get up out of here, man. So everybody can go enjoy their respective festivities. Who had the biggest crash out in 2025?
Oh, I was not expecting that question. 58. That's a good one. I didn't do no research on that one, so now I gotta go through the Rolodex.
I just came up with it. Like I gotta end this show with something provocative and something good to talk about. So I'm like, yeah, who had the best crash out? Well, excuse me, there's no I'm sorry, there's no best crash out. Who had the biggest crash out in 2025?
I'm not gonna lie to him, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Whoever was upset at Mr. Kirk, that's all I'm saying. Whoever was upset at Mr. Kirk at the biggest crash out.
Okay, I could
said that properly.
Oh no, even with that going on, I still don't even know if that was the biggest crash out.
Okay.
Because Sharon Moore went to the lady's house who he was.
Oh, you're right? Oh my God.
who he was responsible for getting fired over, threatened to kill himself and threatened to delete himself and told her, my blood is on your hands. I'm like, yo, you went into her house to do this.
Yeah.
That is the biggest crash out. I'm sorry.
But he was the one that set it off in the first place.
Like, it was all his fault. And he got done. And he was supposed to be like the man. Yeah, that is by far the biggest. I'm sorry, 58. I have to agree with you on this one. That is the biggest crash out. Like, he ruined it for all of our people ever working at Michigan again as head coach.
No, ain't none of my people never wanted to work in Michigan, so he ain't ruined it for none of my folks. Ain't ruined it for none of my folks. And I honestly, I don't think he ruined it for a black head coach to go to Michigan. I don't think so. I think what he did was shine a spotlight back on Michigan University. Because remember, before this, there was the provost that had the sexual misconduct allegations, and there was also it was either a coach or a faculty member, somebody high ranking in the faculty, that also had some misconduct and from allegations and stuff like that. So yeah, it's bigger than that. It seems like an institutional issue over there in Michigan. So they're gonna have to rethink a whole lot of stuff over there. So you know what I mean?
Like, to go into your side piece's house, by the way. That was his side piece who dumped him. She dumped him. And he goes to her house and say, I'm gonna do this to myself because you were in my life. But he chose the side piece and she dumped him. Now that is the definition of a crash out. The definition of a crash out. And definitely the biggest one because he threw away like his whole career and everything. Everything. That is the definition of a crash out. I definitely agree with you on that. 1,000.
Yeah, man. Peace. 2025. Peace. Hey man, you got any parting words for this episode for the folks to 2025?
All our peoples, let's leave all of our insecurities and all of our transgressions behind in 2025 and focus on prosperity and learning each other and loving each other in 2026, and not just blindly following trends or opinions without having our own thoughts before we decide how we're going to react to things in 2026. Let's do our research, let's have our own feeling, and let's look at each other with a human telescope, more so than just the opinion or what is advertised. Let's look deeper into what we see, because there's always many sides to whatever story we receive. And that's my part for this week. 2025. Let's be more in depth in 2020 with our information and how we react to it.
Dig it. Moving forward to 2026, man. If you're old enough, not even if you're old enough, man. Just if you can't help somebody, at least don't hurt them. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is, if you see somebody that's doing bad or something like that, if you know you're not in a position to do anything to change that for them, you ain't got to talk about them. You ain't got to talk down on them. Just pray for them, go on about your business, man. Also, try to move with good intentions. No matter what you do, try to move with good intentions.
Righteously.
Be mindful of your surroundings always. Other than that, man, whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful, man.
I'm sorry.
Cut the check.